Hello there. This is not Unreal Tournament 3. This is this free Planetscape. Planetside 2. Is he dead? Did I get him? I shot him from 3 feet away with a tank. Do you think he's dead? He could be dead, yeah. I don't know. I'm about next to clueless with this game. I got the general idea of it. This is actually from about 3 or 4 days ago, and I was even more worthless with it then. At that point, I was just spawning tanks every chance I got. And, yeah, I have a vague idea of what goes on with it. I don't usually live very long. Of course, there's a huge temptation to just get a tank because, you know, you figure, hey, a tank, you know, you're going to last a while. But actually, you know, about a day or two after this, I pretty much came to the conclusion that it's probably best to just stay on foot for a while until you figure out what the heck you're doing. I mean, I try to avoid getting the tanks. I think at this point I didn't even, that big tower to my right, that's actually an ammo supply point. You can resupply the ammo in these tanks from those things. I didn't know that. I know nothing on this game, nothing whatsoever. I know just about enough to usually avoid shooting my own teammates. At this point, I have no idea why these buildings have enemy flags on them, even though there don't seem to be any enemies around, even though we seem to control the points we're supposed to be controlling. I don't really know at this point how you go about controlling those points. I haven't figured out some of this up to this point. I'm still not exactly sure why these buildings still have enemy flags on them, even though we've got the control points. I think there's a timer or something built into that. Oh well. I don't really, you know, I don't do any communicating, any of that crap. You know, the only thing I do, you know, I get on here and I look for the little blue triangles, because those are my friends, you know, and I follow the little blue triangles, and I look out for the little red triangles, because you don't want to mess with those guys. Those are the enemy. They're trying to kill you. And yeah, I tend to just play as light infantry. I don't want to get into all this complicated shit with the engineers and the medics or whatever the hell it is that they do. As far as I can tell, I'm too low level. I can't really do much with them anyway. The light infantry is worthless. He's got those jump jets. That's the only thing he's good for. And you might as well use them, but what am I doing? I don't know. I'm traveling across this bridge. I seen this guy on the side. I'm like, well, if he's doing it, maybe that's good for something. I'm like, nah, I can't hit shit from here. And this thing only has like 18 shots, you know. And then I've got to go search for a reload. And I don't even know how to reload the tank at this point. So I'm really, I hate these tanks. But yeah, I still don't want to get into it, even though I know how to reload them now. But yeah. I'd rather just stay on foot until I figure out how the hell to do it. I figure once I figure out how to deal with being a light infantry guy, then maybe I'll get into a tank. I do get into a tank or a sunderer once in a while if I feel like it'll help, you know, because I know that people like to get into them, and then you like to get a sunderer out there and then use that as a jumping off point for the infantry there, but and if all the sunderers get killed, I'm like, well, okay, well, if I can, I'll spawn one, you know, just to help out. I'd prefer if I could just spawn and let somebody else drive it, because I don't really know what the hell I'm doing. At this point, I feel like I've gone too far ahead. There's no blue, I don't see any blue triangles anymore, so I'm unhappy. I need to go back and find the blue triangles again. Where did they all go? Follow the herd. You don't really need to take orders. You don't really need to communicate. Just follow the herd. That's what it's all about. If there's a herd out there, you follow it. And hopefully they'll all get shot before you do. And if you see a big red herd coming the other way, get the hell out and get the hell away from there, because you're gonna die. Oh look, there's a guy. Look, see that? Boom! What a ninja. Yeah. Good thing he didn't hear me driving up to him in this 20-ton tank. Yeah. Oh, why am I posting this even? Well, I don't know. I guess I like the way this finishes up. I mean, I'm gonna drive it down this way. I figure what's going on here is we just took over these buildings down here, but if you'll notice, the flags on those buildings are still red. There's some resistance going on. There's people still down there trying to take it back from us, I think. So I feel like I ought to go back there. I had the idea that we'd finished up with that and we were going to move forward, but oh yeah, this game is lag. This game is fucking choppy as hell. This is what you get for nothing. Well, it's a good game for what it is. You know, it's a massively multiplayer, so you're not going to expect, you know, like, you know, that really good response you get. Okay, there's some enemy. That's what I'm looking for. The red triangles are way over they're way the hell on the other side of those fucking buildings. They're never where I want them to be. Especially when you're light infantry. You know, the thing I know about them is the light infantry is useless. Good for nothing. You got these cheesy little fucking rifles that can't hit shit unless you're right on top of them, and that is your job. You know, the light infantry. You know, you're not a sniper. You're none of that shit. Your job is yeah. Look how choppy this is. This is fucking ridiculous. Your job as light infantry is, in order to kill anything, you got to get up on top of the motherfucker. So your job. Oh, look at this. There you go. Boom. I think I got him. Okay, well, we're almost dead now. I don't even know what the hell's going to kill me here, but something's about me. Yeah, it's light infantry. The only thing I know about light infantry is that your job is to run the fuck forward and get on top of the motherfuckers and kill them then. Okay, we're screwed now. There's going to be like a gunship flying here and just take everything out. That's all I know. Follow the blue triangles. Stay the hell away from the red triangles. Get the fuck up on top of people. You can't hit shit unless you're right on top of it. And don't get killed doing that. That's the whole thing. That's about as much as I know about this game. It's an okay game. If I play it long enough, maybe I'll get to be a little bit better than useless. Oh well. Have a good evening.